So guys, welcome to another vlog at Libra.K. I'm here with my co-hosts.
What's up, my boys? What's up?
And today we have a stock STI N14 manual, the proper STI. And this car hasn't been touched anything and it really pulls. Igari silas mushike kitu ni exhaust tu, si ndio?
Unaangalia nyumba baba wewe. I am fearing for my life back here.
So we continue with the WRX series and today we have an N14 STI that's untouched. So ukibuy from factory, this is how they perform. So guys, I want to show you something. This is the EG20, but tunataka muone kitu inaitwa torque.
Na bado tutaweka sport shop.
Na hizi sport shop, you're just like akifinya kiasi you're back to your seat. Akifinya kiasi you're back to your seat. And this is a proper Recaro bucket seat spanner. Hey, mad.
Unamkia booster subuhi bana. Boost for breakfast.
Boost for breakfast.
Hadi chakula breakfast ni boost for breakfast kweli.
And not just boost from a normal an STI, bro.
From an STI. Niacha niweke safety belt hadi kwa shingo kiasi bana.
So guys, to make a sport shop, let's feel the difference. A sport shop. Downshift. Hey! Hey, sport shop inavuta msee. Sport shop inavuta. You might not believe us. Acha tuonyeshe. So right now I've noticed this car hits boost at 4,000 RPM. Like full boost hits at 4,000 RPM. And when it's on boost, so now sport shop revs inapanda mbio, na lag it's reduced as compared to intelligent and normal sport. So I'm going to show you the reactions of
me I'm still holding on for dear life.
Kitu inavuta, mimi sikudanganye, kitu inavuta. Sport shop ni tamu mse.
Wow.
So ukiweka sport shop, now it's STI inaamka.
No, the true meaning of
STI. And the car has pops. Natural pops. See tuned natural pops bana. Nasijaribu comment kama una N14 STI.
Nani manual?
Nani manual. Kuna ile anaposema oh yangu sijui ina hii nini. If you have a manual one, ndo uongee ama ni aje?
Lazima ikue El Manuel. Nothing more, nothing less.
This is a 2008 N14 STI, also known as the Stink Eye or the GRB. So it's a completely stock STI, and I want to show you how you would feel if you bought a STI from factory without being modded or anything. So this is how the car looks from the side. Very nice car. It's a hatchback. So the GRB is the hatchback, the GVB is the sedan. The GVB and the GRB are basically the same thing, but this is a hatchback, the hatchback model of the car. So let me show you the. So the reason this is called the Stink Eye, not the Stink Eye. Yeah, this is the Stink Eye. This is the Stink Eye. This is the Stink Eye. Acha kuwewe ujui Kenya. Hata wewe ungeulizwa hii gari ni gani haujui. Wewe
kwenda huko. Aya. Nyo unaambia nani?
So this is a Stink Eye. This is a Stink Eye. Hakuna shida. This is a Stink Eye. We can tell by the pattern of the lights. The bug eye you can tell because of the it looks like bugs. The blob eye inakaa imefura kiasi hapo kwa lights. And then the Hawkeye, the eyes look like a hawk. Then after that, we come to this, the Stinker, which is shared with the N16, and then we went to the Raptor I. So this is the STI itself. The N14 came with this style of hood scoop that is imeingia tu hivi ndani. Some people don't like the protruding one that comes like this from the GDB and the GC8. You don't like them?
Hizo masijui hood scoop zingine zinakaa
kama SG9 ndio? Kama la Libra.
Where?
Inakaa kama iliwekwa hapo.
Where's your SG9?
Wow.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Exactly. So this one ilikuwa imekuja na this style. And ikaendelea na this came with the N14, the N16, the S4, the VAB, and the WRX that came after nini? After the WRX that came after the S4.
Bro, those cars are so boring. Hata
sijui jina. So swali yako moja.
So mimi swali moja. So G63 si gari nzuri?
Sorry?
G63 si gari nzuri.
But I handle
G63.
I handle.
Oh, si gari nzuri. Euro si gari nzuri.
Euro si gari noma. Ni gari noma.
RSQ si gari noma.
Ni gari fupi. Ni gari fupi.
Shika na hivi vitu za wenyewe. Shika vitu zako.
Ni gari fupi. I promise you RSQ8 itafika hapa.
Sassy man apocalypse. Sassy men are so up right now.
So I'm not going to cheat on STI with those serious things. So let's go to the interior. But before I go to the interior, let me show you the rims. As I said, this car is completely stock. It comes with these rims with Brembo brakes, but this is actual carbon fiber.
Carbon
Fiber grill with STI on the grill. Ulikuwa sema ni kuhusu 007?
James Bond. James Bond.
And the CD by the
So this is a good touch to the front, and then hapa mbele
fog lights.
the bumper is different from so with Greyhound was swapped from a GH2 to an N14, but you can see the bumper style is different. Kuna venye iko na ka scoop kamekuja hivi. I don't know if it's functional. And then it has fog lights on the front. This one came with fog lights, but the previous ones didn't, unless maybe depending on the country that you want, maybe ungeweka fog lights, because for example in Canada ungezihitaji kwa snow or something. So from the side it has then something that I've noticed. This car is inaka wide body kiasi, the arches zimetoka tu kiasi. Then imeandikwa STI on the side, and then iko na wait, ini stock, sindio?
Yeah, this is stock. Look at how wide it is from the regular. 3 inches wide for the front.
Ulipima? Sawa. From the rear, this is also interesting. See, this is stock. Sindio?
Yeah. And stock usually comes with 4 tips, but the exhaust system is changed to a single left exit one. That's why here it's blank.
But what's remaining is going to do like a straight pipe and a down pipe for even better sound, because this car, I can't tell right now if this car is equal length or unequal because the exhaust, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because on revs it sounds unequal.
I'd say unequal.
You'd say unequal.
Oh, sorry, equal.
You'd say equal. Why?
Because it doesn't have the.
It's more to be honest. Yeah, even on high revs you don't hear that car. Rather the exhaust like you don't hear that. It's more
really resonated. The brand is really resonated.
So back in 2008, if you bought a car, ingekuja if it's this tamed. So hapa nyuma imeandikwa to STI with clear tail lights. These tail lights are beautiful, by the way. Kuna zenye I've seen one with red. This one is a clear. I don't know if you option them like that, but it's interesting. Unasema nini?
Hizo zingine za red watu wanaekanga sticker or rather film ndio zikae red.
Those car, so they're supposed to come clear.
Zinakwanga tu hivi. I promise you zinakwanga tu hivi.
But which one do you prefer? The clear one or the red one?
Clear. Anytime.
And then something I like about this, you can get an aftermarket spoiler like for Greyhound, but this one is it's really nice, by the way. It's not doing too much. It's really nice.
And also fun fact, if you want to know a car is good, it's always shorter than you, so that's how you know it's very 6'2". Yeah.
Quotes by Ryan.
So
It comes stock with these rims with Brembo brakes, but with the N14 they decided to do away with the gold accent that was in the N12, and the Brembo brakes were introduced from the N8, the N10 and the N12. They used to have the gold color with a Brembo sticker on the side. They did away with that, but these are still Brembo brakes, but they have been engraved as STI, which is it's a nice touch. And these are the stock rims that come with the car. At the back, on the front, these are 4-piston calipers. On the rear, these are 2-piston calipers. So stopping power for this car is there. This car came with STI bucket seats. So with the N14, the A-line, it just comes with bucket seats that are written STI on the top, and the design is a little bit different. Achana mimi. So the difference with this one, it's proper STI. I'd say proper STI because it comes with Recaro bucket seats and the A's is nakushika. May felt the bowstring on the thighs is nakushika. This one's, if you're getting an STI like this, you can still daily it, but in the weekend bana. So let me take you.
I strongly disagree with that.
Why?
Because personally, from experience, this can be used for a weekend car and a daily car very easily.
Kwa nimesema nini?
Umesema weekend car.
Nimesema you can daily the car, but preferably this is a So let me take you through the interior of the car. If you ever forget that you're in an STI, unakumbusha kila mahali. On the side of the door, on the gauge, on the steering wheel, gauge cluster pia imeandikwa STI.
On the center console.
STI. So hata kwa bucket seats STI with record. These are nice. I love these buckets. They're really nice. So when you come to the interior of the car came with an STI steering wheel. So again, this came with, so different STIs had different type of steering wheels. I remember the N8 had the Momo steering wheel. The N10 came with a different type of steering wheel. Okay, it was gray over here, like this N14. And then the N12 came with the same steering wheel that is in the SG9. So this one came with this type of steering wheel, and it's really nice. For the gauge, I'm going to show you the gauge right now. So hapa katikati to the center console, it came like this. The owner said it came like this. It looks like ikona carbon fiber accents and STI engraved over here. The car comes with a 6-speed manual transmission, and one thing I can tell you about the 6-speed manual transmissions is that they are very strong. I've seen people push like 600 to the wheels with this transmission, and they handle without building the transmission. If it's 5-speed, you can't go beyond like 400. At as you go Zafika 400, it will break. The A-line, like you saw we did in the N16, it had the sport. It had these 3 modes. It had intelligence, sport, and sport sharp. But this one has the same thing, but this one has an advantage. It also has the DCCD. Unaweza tupa power nyuma. So unaona imeandikwa CD. So unaona plus you can send the power to the front or to the rear, or you can just put it on automatic. So I'm going to show you how it looks from the gauge. So able increase.
Damn.
So if you're increasing like that, the power is being sent to the front. If you decrease it, the power is going to be sent to the rear. Automatic is 50-50.
Automatic balance.
It balances itself, where it detects sleep, it atoma power to which wheels in there. Okay, show us what you've done with the OBD, how you connected the OBD. This car has this is aftermarket, right? So you connected it with the screen. So you can show us how these have been connected together. They work together. You can see like most of the things that are happening with the car. It's connected with the ECU, right? So show us the app that you use.
In-car dock pro.
Show us what it does. So this is another option if you want like a clean interior and utaki gauges mingi, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can just connect your OBD to the screen.
It will help you like if you're not sure if it has like a check engine before taking it to the neck. You can diagnose
from here, directly from here.
So that at least before going to the neck. Yeah.
So you can do diagnostics. You press on diagnostics.
It will check.
So this is loading. It's checking everything that's going on with the car.
So the car is okay.
So right now the car is okay. So ingekuwa na shida ingeandika nini?
See hapa confirmed. Nitakwambia
What's wrong? Ama issues ni ngapi? So right now it's 0. The car is perfect. So which other mode does it have? So you can also get the current data of the car. That's where we're saying like you don't need so many gauges. Press on current data.
So from here you can check what you want. If it's the fuel type, you can check everything.
So this is like a key for the gauges. Zimeandikwa in different types of nini, sindio? So inaonyesha economy, how many kilometers you're doing per liter, sindio? This is average what?
It's average per kilometer.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing. Oh, economy. Oh, this is all about economy.
That's about fuel type.
Oh, okay. Economy, average, fuel total. Okay, that's really nice. Inakuonyesha kila kitu mse.
And even you can check if you like click on it. You can check.
Oh, there's a graph and there's a widget. So this is what we were saying about the gauges. You don't need so many gauges. You can just have your OBD connected here and you have the gauges that you need. So if we go back, that's fuel, right? You can show us the rest.
The rest now it's.
So if you want to show all the gauges, you go where?
Yeah, it's combination. Yeah, RPMs. Then there's a graph, but graph.
In your tuners, isn't it?
It's for tuners.
Then we'll go widget.
For
so ukikuja widget, you have everything you need. So this is the throttle position. Ukifinya, you'll see the acceleration. Ama unafinya how much you're pressing.
If you change, if you know spot sharp, you just
rev gear. Mona, it changes.
Everything changes, even the RPMs.
Oh, so inaonyesha pia RPMs. You can see the RPMs is settled. It's idling at 837 RPMs, which is good. You can see the speed that you're doing over here. This is the. So for the gauges, you've seen it has like technical like abbreviation. So for ECT, mlikuwa mona pale ECT ni engine coolant temperature. You'll see on the gauge in the two directs and what those letters mean. Engine coolant temperature, you can see coolant iko aje. I've never seen it, but this is the first time I'm seeing that. SFT ni short term fuel trim bank. Kuna intake manifold absolute pressure. Kuna IAT intake air temperature. So you unaweza angalia temperature unachukua iko aje, ndio? Depending on different places.
How humid the place is.
So over here generally you can just see the key of you see ilikuwa imeandikwa na abbreviation, so you can come back here and check what it means. But if you go back, show them the gauges again. So if you came back to the gauges hapo kwa, so you can go back to the key uangalie ECT inamaanisha nini, SFTI inamaanisha nini, IAT intake air temperature hii tumeangalia sahi, throttle position, speed, temperature, and then ECT na SFTI. So hakuna haja kuwa na gauges mob, you can check them from over here. So if you want a clean interior, the only gauge that is in this car is this boost gauge, Subaru boost gauge. And the car we've seen on boost, the car on boost does 1.2 bar on sport sharp when you're boosting, so around 1.2 bar. So 1.2 bar is really powerful. This is an STI, and because this is a semi-closed deck, it can handle a lot of power, so hii gari unaweza weka big turbo na itachukua. So from the interior it's just simple, not much has been done to it, very clean. It comes like this. So on the interior the car also has a STI red start stop button, which is really nice. It's a really nice touch. The little touches are what brings everything along together. And also underline like to Kai serious, I love the manual handbrake than the automatic one. It's something small and subtle, but you really got ni poa sana. You really need it. You can do like unaweza ino handbrake uchape kitu ingine, chape drift ingine kali. So let me show you, this is with the gauge. Let me show you when you rev it, the boost gauge works. So guys, that's pretty much the interior of the STI. So we're also going to show you the rear seats. So tell us on the rear, how does it feel?
These rear chairs are actually chairs, man. Seats are actually very comfortable. Hey, I won't lie, the trip coming back here was very nice and comfortable all through. The legroom also is also exceptional. This is one of the first cars, or actually whatever vlog that has actually good legroom, to be honest. Very hard to hear such cars having good legroom.
With an STI?
Depending on who is sitting in front of you. If it's still Libra, you will a non-existent legroom. Yeah, before my legs were murdered almost. Yes, but if somebody like the person who is 6'3" mentally in front there, sufficient legroom. I can even, roll back a bit and enjoy. And it's actually quite good legroom, and headroom is actually always, as we say, sufficient. Most cars actually have sufficient headroom, so you're never gonna struggle there unless you're extremely tall. But yeah, the legroom here is very good, very perfect, very. So not much to say, but yeah, the seats are really as comfortable.
With a stock STI. Isn't it
very
rare to find like a stock STI?
With very comfortable seats.
Yeah,
very,
like stock.
Very rare, very rare. Because this car has been done nothing to.
Engine
Literally
stock. Kila
I
kitu
didn't-
stock.
Nothing.
Will you leave it like that? Ungefanya in exhaust peke yake, si ndio?
Exhaust, maybe a BOV. Change the turbo.
Unaanza kwenda build sasa, kwenda huko. Stress vitu ndogo tu.
Kitu tumeambiwa ni added. Hatujua jua ilikuwa nayo. Tumeambiwa tu out of the blues by that. You know it does this and this. Tuko like walai. Hebu tuone.
Tuonyeshe.
Ile ka squatting kiasi ile unajua watu wengine hapa wamezoea.
Now,
For some people this is a very normal phenomenon.
You are a bad boy. You are a bad boy. You are a bad boy.
okay, one thing imenikumbusha about, you see the GDB N12 N10 iko na pia spray ya intercooler. Iko nayo? Haina. That was a nice touch because intercooler una spray kiasi, better performance.
In case unataka kuenda boosting na unajua temperatures are not allowing on the road, you just do like a kiasi tu like.
Usimagile tu maji tu.
And you're going to be back.
We're going to appear lights fog unaweza change zimechomeka.
I change color.
Do you change color? From what?
Amber nini?
Ile lime green kitu hiyo. Nilijua. Bedha. If you actually look quite closely. But if you look quite closely, inawaka. Inawaka. Inawaka.
Hizo kala mbili tu.
Like the white one and the
Hii side utaona.
Change color?
Utaona hapa na hii side kutoka hii side.
change color bedha.
Una change slightly.
Kutoka hapo tu.
Usa anacheka aje. Napenda kicheko ya Ryan useu. So at the boot,
Because it's a hatchback.
it's a hatchback, so is it more space? Does it really have more space than the saloon? Do you think it has more space?
No.
Almost similar, sindio?
Because if you think about it, if this was just a bit lower and extended, this is literally just the same space. If this was just covered off easily.
If you tuseme iko na height space because of the
yeah. That's the only thing. That's the only difference, to be honest. But I don't think so.
Oh, by the
Yeah, this is
sasa
another
ukila
bit that can give you more back room by that space. That's, you know, the normal ones don't have, sadly.
lakini
A lot of space.
so ukisongesha bucket mbele kidogo, it shows you this car can actually be very deliable. Very deliable.
If it's just you and your passenger princess over there.
I'd also want to say one thing. These cars STIs, you really need good fuel for good performance. Sindio?
Yeah,
Mafuta mbaya inaweza kuharibia gari, sindio?
Yeah. If you don't trust the position you're going, one thing I can recommend, one thing that I know, most Rubis have good fuel. You know, some Totals I've seen some Totals, but they're not serving some good fuels. Also Shells. But
Sasa mimi naweza kuadvise kama unataka mafuta STI weka tu V-Power, bro. V-Power, or kama if you don't want V-Power you can use Rubis.
trusted Shell V-Powers by that. Not
Yeah,
all Shells.
not all
have
Shells.
good V-Power by that.
Pia unaweza amua urushe demand octane booster hapo
Demand octane booster by that. Demand octane booster.
for better performance, sindio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the back, bado unaenda wapi? Hawajui bana, we can fit 1.5 Libras in here.
2 liters.
This I don't say 2 because of the stomach package.
Oh, okay.
It takes up most of the back space. You can't. So, you know, 1.5 Libras in here. 2 where was?
Like
Make that
three,
3. Make that 3. 3 where was? 1 here, 1 here, 1 in the middle. Tatoshare. So, bana.
So guys, this is an EJ20
Red top.
STI engine. Unajua ni STI kwa sababu ya red top. This is an EJ20. This is an N14 STI manual, and they came with EJ20s. This car has around 305 to 310 horsepower stock. And what this car transmits all the power through a 6-speed DCCD STI gearbox, and it has a VF48 turbo. So, unaona kila kitu in this engine is stock. This is the most stock STIs I've ever seen. Like completely stock. It has a stock STI strut bar, stock intake. The only thing aftermarket here is the Turbo Smart blowout valve. So it has a nice sound. We've had like on sport, on normal, intelligent, it's louder. And then on sport sharp, you need to really rev it out so that you can get that vizuri. So, and then he also has a
Carbon fiber.
induction pipe. I've never seen this anywhere. Nimeionea hapa. So this is Ryan's dream car manze. Ako hapa tu akiona gari anaona Lamborghini.
Hii ni Ferrari.
Hadi hizo ongea.
Ferrari yake sasa.
Anyongo.
So that's the engine bay. So
Indo Lambol Gambo.
the funny thing is that this engine has been used by Subaru for very many years, and it keeps on delivering the power again and again and again. So in terms of driving experience, this car is it's powerful but also a bit more tamed, and it sounds like it has equal length, not unequal length headers, but maybe you don't know because the exhaust is stock itself. So guys, that's the vlog of the very stock N14 STI.
Yes.
And it's a very nice car. This car you can just get them. This is how it felt when you bought this car in 2008 and you didn't touch it. Completely stock. A fun car in Avuta. At exhaust in stock, but it's going to do a straight pipe and maybe some few aftermarket mods, and we might bring the car to the channel again. So what do you tell them?
Make sure you like,
subscribe,
And comment.
and share. To me, mom, to me, dad, to me, your
relative.
sister, your brother, your nephew.
Shushu pia anaweza watch video pia.
Thank you for watching. Till we
Cheers.
meet next time.
Peace!